Hello everyone, we're going to do week 2 of this jungle project. So basically, the way to find this, the easiest way, is just to search for my website, Amazing ICT, and then go to the big pink rectangle. And you can see I'm logged in here, but you don't need to be logged in. If you go to view all, it should be, it says Jungle 1, let me just go back. It's, for me, it's Jungle 1 copy, but I'm going to label that as Jungle 2 in a minute. So Jungle 2 text to speech, that's what you'll need to look for. And I will put it at the top here, but you also might need to go to view all, and then it should appear there, Jungle 2 text to speech. So if you click on it, what we're going to try and do, and then click on see inside, is we're going to add a person who actually says something about the animals or the creatures. So we've got 2 beetles, we've got a parrot. Now I'm just going to debug this parrot animation because it's going too fast, the wings are flying too fast. So there's the code from last week. So what you can do, if you go into control, you can actually put a wait in here. So every time it moves 10 steps, it can wait a second. Now can you see? At least you can see the wings flapping, but it's almost too slow now. So you might want to change that. That's called a variable. So I'm just going to try 0.5 of a second, half a second, and see what that's like. That's a bit better. And again, you can try another decimal, so I'll try 2/10 of a second, 0.2. Wow, that's perfect. And then if you're logged in, you need to go to save, you save it. If you're not logged in, it won't save it, but you can still play with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a character. I went a bit quick there, so it's bottom right, second circle from the bottom. Right, it's a green one. Click on it twice and you get all these characters. So there's, if you click on one, you can see the animation. Now I shouldn't really have clicked on it, I should have hovered over it, so let's delete that. There's a bin there, can you see where it says Ben? A bin, Ben. So we'll do that again. And some of them are animated. I'm on an iPad, so I can't actually see them actually animated, but on a laptop you can. So you can see that Andy has got 4 costumes. So you could use Andy here, saying, wow, look at this parrot, or wow, look at these beetles. So let's stick with that. Now you've got to remember that we want Andy D. Can you see? I don't want him throwing a basketball because he'd frighten the animals. So we'll have Andy D, Andy costume D. So what we'll need to do when we go into the code, top left, is we'll need to say at the start, change costume to Andy D, just to make sure. Now it will actually stay on that, but imagine you put this one by mistake. Now when I click on the green flag, let me make it full screen. When I click on the green flag, it will change to the right costume. So that's quite a useful sort of method of just ensuring that it goes to the right costume. Now we want Andy D to say something. So he could say it via this box, this block, the second one down, the purple one, and he could say wow. But it would be really nice if he could say it through the speakers of the laptop or the iPad or the tablet, Android tablet. So you can do that, but you've got to go to bottom left, and these are all the extra blocks, and these are really fun to explore. So we're going to use text to speech, and you get these 3 green blocks. So let's just test it.
Hello. Hello.
Now you can change the voice, so you can decide which voice would suit Andy. So maybe Giant might suit.
Hello.
And you can even change the language. So let's pretend he's French. So I will have to change where it says hello to bonjour, but let's try it.
Hello.
So we'll do bonjour there. And then he should, in a deep voice, say bonjour.
Bonjour.
So what you could do is you could say, right, I'm going to try and get Andy to be French and say about the parrot in French. So you'd have to do some research about what parrot was in French. So it's un. Now notice it's trying to correct it into English. So I've got to go un. Perroquet. So it's actually got an E in. O-Q-U-E-T. Un perroquet. So let's try that then. So when I click on the green flag, let's make it full screen.
Un perroquet.
There we go. And I just did some research on what it was there. But I did need to know whether it was un or une, because in French everything is either masculine or feminine, even animals. So do that, and then I'm going to save that. And